Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions as we just explore the Bible and learn wonderful things from the Word. Today's Good Friday. In just a few hours, we're going to be studying the School of the Cross, the message of the cross. What does it mean that it is finished? We're going to study from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. It's the longest sermon of the year with a little 5-minute break every hour as we delve into the depths of the meaning of the cross. It's going to be a beautiful day. My devotional thought today comes from the cost of following Jesus. In Luke chapter 9, a man looked at Jesus and said, "Jesus, I'll follow you wherever you go." And Jesus said, "Foxes have holes, birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." He looked at him and said, basically, "Hey guy, I can make you no promises. You don't follow me for what I can do for you. You follow me because you want to be with me. You follow me because you want to be trained by me." Another guy Jesus looks at and says, "Follow me." And he said, "First let me go bury my dead father." Another guy, Jesus said, "Follow me." And the guy said, "I will, but first let me go back and say goodbye to my family." There can never be something that comes first. When Jesus speaks to follow him, when Jesus calls you to be trained for the ministry, this is not even a call to apostleship yet. Remember, he had at least 72 or 80 or maybe 100 people that were close-in disciples. Some put it as high as 120, but he only called 12 to the office of apostle. Now, when you look at that, you realize there's a lot of people that Jesus called to follow him, and all of them paid the same price. No promises. All of them paid the same price. Nothing else could come first, but there was a third price. No one who puts his hand to the plow and looks back, Jesus said in verse 62, is fit for service in the kingdom of God. When we follow the call to be trained, we don't look back and say what I could have been, who I could have become. There's no looking back. There's no regrets. There's no, look what I gave up. When a person begins to talk like that, Jesus said they're not fit for service. Now that's a very interesting thought. You have a right to look at pastors. You have a right to look at all of us as pastors and say, they do this with no promises. You have a right to look at us as pastors and recognize nothing else can come first. You have a right to look at us as pastors and realize we walked away from everything in life and we never look back. We don't say, this is what I could have been. Now that is the commitment of following.